Thistle.
What was the best and what was the worst from Land's End to John Grace?
The worst was in Crinan Hotel, Crinan Canal. It's just in south of Auban, or Auban, in Inverary, in the Navajo area. I lost 12 days of my life there. I woke up 12 days later in coma. I was in coma for 12 days. And I woke up, luckily I woke up. So
Did you want to discuss that?
So it's, I promise you, please, one thing you got to remember not to do, if you drink any spirit, not from the bottle. Always drink from the glass. Okay, number one.
Towards Eileen, I wish I had the more scientific approach to do that, but I invariably like to jazz hands this way.
Right.
I do think though, in the noughties and now we're in the, what's this decade we're in?
Teenies.
The teenies. We're in the teenies.
Yeah.
I do actually think that as a generation, that's the skill of the mixologist. And I think Colbert Row is a brilliant example of that. And this is a nod to them hosting us this afternoon, because you have a fantastic environment. There's an enormous amount of work and mise en place that goes into the drinks. There's no great show about them. You get these amazingly made drinks, a lot of hard work that goes into the preparation for them.
Yes.
But then there's a beautiful attention and detail to service. And I think, from my perspective, it's interesting to hear you say that the 60s was the most explosive era of growth, but I do think that in terms of the generation of bartenders coming through now, they are better educated, more creative, have better access to the range of liqueurs. You're judging a lot. Now, I suppose this is where I want to try and start to wrap things up. You are now working obviously as a guru, while an eminent figure in the industry, and I know we've worked together through World Class. What are the most interesting things that you've seen in the last few years in terms of the bartending culture?
No, let's put it in one way. Okay, we are here talking about American bar. We started the American bar. We talk about the things that made my life and all this is. But this is all the past. To me, what I'm doing today is an indulgence. Okay. To me, the moments which you have been asked to, Tony, thank you very much, Tony, I'm going to talk about the past, fine. But it ends here. Once I walk that door, it ends. To me, are the only ashes of yesterday. I do not consider that my life. My life is now. My life is talking to you now. That's my life. That's what it is now. What you see is what you get. That's it. When I go out of the door, somebody hit me with a car, I can be dead. Heart attack, stroke. I'm 71 years old. Anything can happen to me. So who cares about the next 10 minutes? I'm talking to you now. This is my reality, right? So I live the moment. Now, to answer your question is, I'm very busy. I'm very grateful to you youngsters, and not only that you pay my pensions, which obviously I'm extremely grateful, and I try my very best to look after you, so in good health, so you carry on working and carry on your taxes and you pay my pension. So you see, I'm doing all for you, right? I'm for you, okay? I make sure that you are in good health in whatever you do. So that's number one thing, right? The other thing is that I'm very busy is because somehow the situation is not that bright. That's worldwide. And we are now in the danger to lose #1 spot. We have been leading the world, UK. Sorry, maybe I blow my trumpet here, but we've been leading the world. In our industry, in bartending, in cocktails and so on. They're all trying to imitate us. They're all trying to overtake us. And they're doing a great job. I've been all over, I can show you they're doing a great job. And the danger is that we might lose it one of these days. The reason why is mixologists. Mixology is very useful, guys, a very useful thing, because you, as I said, you're a little cocoon. You are, say, the little bar there, it is your world. You're doing very well with it, of course. Why? Because you are now very knowledgeable. Why you are now a youth, a very knowledgeable youth. Why? Because of the computer, my dear guys. The web, the Facebook, the Twitters, all the information that you see it from the television, and the games. Let's not forget, I have a Wii. I'm having fun of my life. with the Wii. I tell you, I enjoy tremendous with the Wii. And you know, I have everything, every gadget you possibly imaginable, and I enjoy every second, and I make use of it, I promise you. And but what does this thing is you are become insular. You are now a very insular youth. You have huge problems. You are very knowledgeable. You are technicians, technically wise, you are great. You put me to shame. I'm very humble, I promise you. You know more than me. I surrender. I learn as much from you than you learn from me. More, in actual fact. But you are now a technician. Now you are knowledgeable, but what you lost, which is you are losing very quickly communications. You are now become very, very uncomfortable to communicate with people, with other people. That's life. That is intelligence. When you put knowledge into communications, that is called intelligence. You're losing that, my friend, guys. You become very insular. And even, you know, with your partners, they have problems. You know, I can see with my son, you know, I have to see my son, my daughter communicating with her husband. Great mess, you know, this lack of communication, understanding, the body language is wrong. So, you see, that's why I'm very grateful, honestly, because that made me very busy. Because why? Because I'm the old school. You beat me, honestly. I mean, when it comes to that, okay, maybe a classic cocktail, I would say. But when it comes to big stuff, we're talking about the man in there, which is a scientist in our midst, you know, molecular mixologist, guys. I mean, you know, which are a lot dealing. I tell you, they actually moving the lamp, the post.
There are Peter.
Fantastic.
There are no posts any longer.
No, they're moving. We you know, because they are the one to go ahead. And everybody follow. It's amazing what is happening because it's all there. But so the guys that can help us in what happens at the moment is that the guys that can help us can help all of you, generally speaking, in that are bartenders mixologists, which is talking about we just say the person which is outside here. They are now all leaving, and who are they? The ambassadors. Who's this ambassador? All the people that are good for that, because they are so good to relate. Their communication skills are very good. Of course, all the companies, they headhunted them. Good for them, of course. I'm not saying anything of that.
Would you have been a brand ambassador? But
well,
such thing existed.
A couple of months ago, somebody said to me, Peter, you've done most things in your life in house business. I said, what else for you to do? Left to you. You must be joking. I'm just starting. I'm just